Hello, everyone! The mountain rumbled like a sleeping giant. As I stood at its base, small pebbles tumbled down its stony slopes and into the river below. It almost looked as if the mountain itself was alive. And as I turned to leave, a large crack suddenly appeared in its side, revealing a dark opening that seemed to pulse with an eerie red light. Curiosity got the better of me, and I couldn't resist exploring what lay within. As I delved deeper into the mountain, the air grew thick and heavy, making it hard to breathe. But the further I went, the more I realized that this wasn't just any ordinary cave. There were strange symbols carved into the walls, and pillars of obsidian stood, tall like ancient sentinels, guarding a secret resting place. Finally, as I rounded a bend, I came upon a sight that made my jaw drop in amazement. In the center of the cavern lay a colossal stone golem, so massive that it dwarfed me and the entire world around me. Its eyes were closed, its chest rose and fell with each breath, and steam poured from its mouth like smoke from a dragon's mouth. It was clear that this was no ordinary creature. This was a guardian of immense power, slumbering deep within the heart of the mountain. I had stumbled upon something truly special, a relic of immense power known as the Heart of the Mountain. Legend said that whoever possessed this relic could control the very essence of the earth itself, but also that it required a pure heart to wield its power. I knew that I didn't possess a pure heart, but I couldn't help but feel drawn to the relic's power. As I approached, I could feel its energy coursing through me, urging me to take it and use it for my own nefarious purposes. But I knew that doing so would be a grave mistake. I was just a simple woodcutter, a humble servant of the Dark Lord, and I wasn't worthy of wielding such power. But as I turned to leave, the ground beneath me trembled, and the stone golem's eyes suddenly snapped open. It let out a deafening roar that echoed through the cavern, shaking me to my core. In a panic, I stumbled backward, but tripped over a loose stone and fell to the ground. The relic pulsed with an otherworldly light as the golem slowly began to rise. With each creaking step, the ground trembled, sending huge boulders crashing to the floor. I had to escape, but as I ran for the exit, the golem lumbered after me, its massive stone fists pounding the ground and sending tremors through the earth. I could feel the vibrations in my bones as I desperately tried to put as much distance between myself and the enraged golem. But it was no use. The cavern was too small for me to outrun it, and soon its heavy footsteps echoed behind me once again. There was only one way to stop it, to calm the giant and restore balance to the mountain. But how? I thought back to the legends I'd heard about the heart of the mountain. It took a pure heart to wield its power. Could that be the answer? Suddenly, an idea struck me. I didn't have a pure heart, but maybe I could offer something else. Something that represented purity, like water. I raced back the way I'd come, searching for a source of flowing water, the purest substance I could think of. And there it was, a small stream trickling over the rocks. I dove into the water and cupped some in my hands, then turned and dashed back towards the sound of the golem's heavy footsteps. I could hear its enraged roars echoing through the cavern, and I knew I had to act fast. As it lumbered closer, I flung the water toward its feet. The water hit the ground and spread out, forming a small pool at the base of the golem's massive form. And as it stood there, drinking from the pool, I could see its anger begin to subside. With each drop of water that hit its stone skin, the tremors in the earth grew weaker until finally the ground beneath our feet was still. The golem looked up at me, its eyes no longer filled with rage, but with gratitude. It let out a deep rumble, a sound that seemed to shake the very foundations of the mountain. Then it lowered its head and closed its eyes, sinking back down to its slumber. The heart of the mountain pulsed with a soft, gentle light as the golem fell into a peaceful sleep. And I knew that I had done the right thing. I may have been a simple woodcutter, a humble servant of the Dark Lord, but I had saved the mountain, and perhaps the world from an ancient evil. And as I made my way back down the mountain, I couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and satisfaction. I knew that my name might not be spoken in legend, but I didn't need their praise. I had done what was right, and that was enough for me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to subscribe and leave a like.